Long, long ago, there was a man named Mr. Dongguo. One day, he set out with his donkey, carrying a sack of books on the donkey's back. Suddenly, a panicked-looking wolf appeared and frightened Mr. Dongguo. Unexpectedly, the wolf knelt down before Mr. Dongguo, tears and snot streaming from its eyes and nose, and said, "Sir, please save me. A hunter is chasing me, and he's about to catch up." Mr. Dongguo, taken aback by the wolf's pitiful appearance, hesitated on whether to help or not. Seeing Mr. Dongguo's hesitation, the wolf grew more desperate. It glanced at the sack on the donkey's back and said, "Please, hide me in that sack. If I escape this danger, I promise to repay your kindness." Mr. Dongguo, moved by the wolf's plea, agreed. He emptied the sack of books and allowed the wolf to climb inside before tying it securely. Just then, the hunter arrived and asked Mr. Dongguo, "Have you seen a wolf around here?" Mr. Dongguo feigned composure and shook his head, saying, "I haven't seen anything." Once the hunter moved on, Mr. Dongguo breathed a sigh of relief, untied the sack, and released the wolf. The wolf, however, had different intentions. It stared at Mr. Dongguo with hungry eyes and said menacingly, "Sir, I'm famished now. Since you've been so kind, why don't I have you for a meal?" With that, it lunged at Mr. Dongguo with its jaws wide open. Mr. Dongguo, terrified and furious, quickly ducked behind his donkey, shouting, "You wicked wolf! I just saved your life, and now you want to eat me. You have no sense of gratitude." Mr. Dongguo darted behind the donkey, trying to shield himself from the wolf. At this critical moment, an old man with a cane appeared. Mr. Dongguo saw him as a savior and urgently explained what had transpired, asking the old man to arbitrate. The wolf also approached and offered its own version of the story, saying, "Don't listen to him. He put me in that sack earlier, causing me to suffocate. Shouldn't I eat him as retribution?" The old man thought for a moment and said, "Since both of you claim to be right, let's recreate the situation so I can see what happened." The wolf, understanding the old man's wisdom, climbed back into the sack, and Mr. Dongguo securely fastened it. Immediately, the old man raised his cane and struck the sack with great force. This time, Mr. Dongguo finally understood. He thanked the old man for saving his life and realized the true nature of the wolf.